charges a $10 pickup fee plus $5 per mile walked. There's a couple numbers that I know are going to be important. Write an equation for the function and describe it. Okay, I'm going to write my equation first. I'm going to describe it second. I'm going to find the total cost for a 5-mile walk third. So I should have 3 answers here, right? The question's asking me to do 3 things. The first thing is write an equation. Well, in order for us to write an equation, I need an M and I need a B. So which of those highlighted numbers do I know is my M? 5 or 10? 5, because what follows that letter, or what word comes right after that number 5? Per. $5 per mile. What's my initial fee? $10 to pick up the dogs, right? So if Y is equal to MX plus B, M is 5 and B is 10, I get Y is equal to 5X plus 10. Give me a thumbs up if that's the equation you wrote for number 2. Good. Good. Describe the function. Is that a linear function, yes or no?
Yes.
Definitely, there's no exponents. Is it a proportional function, yes or no?
No.
No, because there's a what? B value. Great job. Finally, how can I find the total cost after 5 miles? What can I do with that 5? You gotta plug it in. Am I gonna, what's that? Yeah, I'm gonna multiply by 5. And then I'm gonna do what? Add 10. What's 25 plus 10? $35 total. Give me a thumbs up if you got $35 total on number 2. Good. Great job. Now number 3, same idea, different context. Justin's building PCs, a flat rate. How many times do I have to pay a flat rate? Just once. Plus $40 per hour. Okay, I know that 40 is my repeating number. That's going to be my M. 500 is my one-time payment. That's going to be my B. Boom, there's my equation. Once again, linear and non-proportional, because I don't have any exponents, but I do have a B value. If your PC takes Justin 8 hours to build, what's the total cost? How can I find that out? Plug it in. Like that, right? Did I plug that 8 in correctly? No. Where did I plug the 8 in here? Plugged it in for Y. Where should I plug it in? The X, that's right. Y is equal to 40 times 8. Because again, 40 is how much I'm paying per month. So if I'm paying $40 for 8 months, what's 40 times 8? 320. Plus the $500 supply fee gives me a grand total of $820. Make sure you have dollar signs on your answers as well, right? We need to have our units to get full credit. If it's dollars, we got to have a dollar sign on there. Does that look okay on number 3, Brent? Yeah, cool. Last but not least, number 6, your mom decides to run her first half marathon. Beginning at the starting line, she's able to keep a constant pace of 3 miles per hour. Write an equation, number 1. Fill out the table, number 2. Sketch the graph, number 3. Describe the function, number 4. All right. Well, she's going 3 miles per hour. That's a pretty important number, and it's actually the only number I get. That should tell me right away what type of function I have, right? Where does your mom start running from? Yeah, from the first. Where does she begin running? Sorry, the starting line. So take a look at my graph. I'm talking about number of hours and the number of miles ran. After 0 hours, how many miles has she ran? 0. She started at the starting line. In 1 hour, how far can she run? 3 miles. So in 1 hour, I'm going to go to 3 miles, and I'm going to make a dot. 1 hour, 3 miles. If we follow this pattern, right, how many miles is your mom going to be able to run in 2 hours? 3 more. So if I already ran 3, I ran 3 more. Now I've ran 6. What about 3 hours? 9. What about 4 hours? 12. We can just plot all these points now. 2, 6, 3, 9, 4, 12. And we've got our nice straight line. What do we notice about this graph? Where does that straight line cross through? The origin. When it comes to describing my function, if I have a straight line through the origin, what do I call that relationship? Linear proportional. Am I missing anything here? What am I missing? Did I fulfill all 4 of my answers? I did the table, I did the graph, I described it. What am I missing? The equation. Second period, I just looked through their worksheets. Half the people didn't write the equations. That's kind of the important part here. If I wanted to write an equation for this, I could say y is equal to what? 3x plus what? Plus nothing. There is no b value. Now, if this said, there's my equation, sorry. If this said your mom ran 10 miles today, then starts running 3 miles an hour, that's going to be my initial value, that 10. But here she started at the starting line. There's no running done before the race. 3 miles an hour, nice and constant, just like that. Anyone know how many miles a half marathon is? It's pretty close. It's 13.1. 13.1 miles. So you guys over here talking about, oh, we have to run the mile today. Imagine running 13 miles in one day without stopping. Light work? Maybe. Not for me. That's hard work. I couldn't do it. All right. Any other questions on worksheet 60? If a half marathon's 13, how many miles is a full marathon? 26.2. 26. Imagine running 26 miles. Lots of people do that. It's an Olympic event. There's marathons all the time. Boston Marathon, New York Marathon, LA Marathon. Some people find that fun. I'm not one of those people.